What's good, Washington fans? It's your boy Stacks Reacts, and we back again with another video. I know I'm reporting a little late from the Eagles Commanders game, but we are still riding high. I'm still lit. I'm still turned up. So y'all about to get this video right now, and I want y'all to tell me how y'all still feel about this game. Because y'all still flying high, y'all still riding high, I need y'all to tell me. So with everything said, let's get into it. Look, Taylor Heinicke, and I remember this. I say this every single time I make a video just about. The legend of Taylor Heinicke continues. This man is giving you every reason why he should continue to be the starting quarterback. There's no reason why he does not need to be the starting quarterback right now for this team. Look, during this game, there was two plays that stood out for Heinicke. Two. And the first one was when they hiked the ball over his head, he ran back, got the ball, had the knowledge to get outside of the quarterback pocket, and then throw the ball back to the line of scrimmage to pretty much stop a 20-yard loss that ultimately led to a touchdown that we got. Like, bro, you can't teach these things. The second one, when he had the nerve, when he dropped back, he said that Scott Turner told him, look for Terry on the slant. Look for Terry on the slant. If the slant's not open, take a sack. He drops back. He sees Terry's covered. He didn't want to force the pass because of the interception he had earlier. He takes the knee in the middle of the field. He gets hit by Brandon Graham. First down, game over. These are things that you cannot teach. You cannot teach these things. Tythese things are learned. These things is mental. And if you don't have it, you just never going to get it. Yes, we understand that Taylor doesn't have the typical quarterback, the tall, the size, the big arm. But what he does have, he has heart, and he got that dog in him. He got that heart and that dog in him. And if you ain't got that dog in you, it don't matter how tall you are, how big you are, how strong your arm is, how fast you are. If you ain't got that dog in you, it doesn't matter because it's not going to translate to the NFL, just like it said Carson Wentz. So, like I said, we dominated this game. Like, believe it or not, I don't care what nobody got to say. This game was not won by luck. This game was won by domination. We punched the Eagles in their mouth from the first quarter to the fourth quarter. Every time they tried to answer, we answered back. You know, Joey Slye with that 58 and that 55-yard field goal. Those two plays right there, those 4 field goals that Joey Slye made turned the whole game around. Especially when he made the 58 or the 55-yarder right before the halftime was over. That basically took a lot of momentum away from the Eagles. You know what I mean? So when it came down to the stats, we basically led them in every statistical category. Like, we had total yards. We had 330 to their 264. You know what I'm saying? From passing yards, we had 178 to their 170. From rushing yards, we had 152 to 94. Look, this is the second time we played the Eagles and held them under 100 yards. Do you remember the Eagles that was played last year where they was averaging about 200 yards rushing every single game last year? And they was running the ball this year. But every time they played Washington this year, we've held them under 100 yards. Like, y'all got to come on. Like, this team, I'm not going to say that we're ascending, but we're starting to play together. And when we start playing together, we can beat anybody. We should have beat the Vikings last week. We showed what we could do when we beat the Eagles on Monday night. In the link, in a hostile environment. We also led the game in time for possession. Like, think about it. The best way to beat the Eagles is to keep Jalen Hurts and that offense off the field. We was on the field 40 minutes, and the Eagles were only on the field 19 minutes out of the whole game. So out of all 60 minutes, we had 40 minutes of the game. Like, so if Jalen Hurts is not on the field, AJ Brown is not on the field, Devontae, all those guys, Miles Sanders, if they're not on the field and they're not running plays, you have them beat. Because the Eagles are a team that's usually used to going into halftime and playing with the lead. So when they come out and they don't have the lead and they have to fight back, they're not used to doing that, and they're not used to doing they're not used to calling the plays and running the plays like they're used to doing, because they're always ahead all the time. So it comes down to it. Washington completely punched them in the mouth. Look, another thing. Let's get to it. Big play Slay. That's what they call their corner, right? Big play Slay. Look, at the end of the day, that man was seasoned chicken. Look, Terry McLaurin made this man look completely lost. He was turning him around. He was cooking him every play. He was beating him off the line. I mean, think about it, man. Terry had 8 catches for 128 yards on Big Play Slay. Big Play Slay. If anybody pays attention to when the Eagles play the game, Big Play Slay always has safety help over the top. So it just so happened that he didn't have that safety help as much as he did this game, and he got exposed. He got exposed. And that's the problem. And that's the thing I'm trying to tell you. Like, the Eagles are a great team. I'm not taking nothing away from the Eagles. It's a good team, but they can be beat. And there's ways to beat them. You know, Jordan Davis, their defensive tackle, he was hurt. When Jordan Davis is in the game, they're averaging, opposing teams are averaging about 3.2 to 3.4 carries per game. With Jordan Davis not in the game, they're averaging over 6 yards per carry per game. So it goes to show you that these people, they have certain pieces that make their team go well. But if one little piece gets messed up, or one little thing gets messed up, it shows you how vulnerable that team is. It shows you how vulnerable that team is. So where else we gonna go with this? Where else can we go? The defense. Our defense looked damn near unstoppable. Now I can understand we gave up some big plays. We gave up some plays. We gave up the touchdown to Devontae Smith. We gave up the first touchdown with the strip sack, but you can't put the defense on an island like that, especially after the first strip sack. You get a strip sack, you got them on the goal line pretty much as soon as the game starts. Like, you know, it just doesn't add up. It doesn't translate. They're not ready for that yet. They're just warming up. But after that first possession, shut down. If you notice, all my Washington fans, if y'all notice exactly what happened, they moved Bobby McCain to the Buffalo nickel, and they kept Cam Curl and Forrest back at the 2 safety positions. Because if you notice, a lot of these games that we played, previous games, Bobby McCain would get beat deep a lot. That's why I always had something to say about Bobby McCain every time we played the game, because he would always get beat deep a lot. So when they switched him down to the Buffalo nickel, which is AKA linebacker, and they put Cam Curl and Forrest back there at safety, it made a big difference. You see the interception that we got from A.J. Brown. You see the interception. Yeah, it touched his hands, but Forrest had most definitely had the awareness to snatch that ball away and catch that interception and run it back. Look at the next play. The next time when they threw the ball deep to Quez Watkins, he gets the ball, he jumps. Who strips the ball? St. Juice. Who's around the ball again? Forrest. He picks it up, and he's most definitely running for it again. These are the things that we need to do. And every week that we play together, we are learning. We are learning. You know, like we are a young team. We are a young team, and we're not by any means I'm not going to say we're going to the Super Bowl. We're not doing anything like that. But we are learning week to week. We are getting better and stronger week to week. So the more that we play, the more that we get together, the more that we do things, we are going to get better. We are going to get better. Right now, we are sitting at 5-5, y'all. We are sitting at 5-5. We are half game out of the playoff spot. Half game out, right behind the 49ers. So depending on how these next few games go with the Falcons and the Houston game coming up, we most definitely have an opportunity to get ourselves into a playoff spot. And you already know, when the playoffs start, anything can happen, bro. Anything can happen when the playoffs start. So, with that being said, I need to know what y'all think about this game, man. I need to know what all y'all fans think about this game. I want y'all to know. I'd love to know how y'all think about the game, because I'm be real with you, man. If y'all would have caught me after that Monday night, I actually shed a tear. I was so happy that we beat the Eagles because everybody was doubting us. Nobody gave us a chance to win, and except for Alex Smith that picked us on a Monday Night Countdown. But besides that, nobody gave us a chance to win. Nobody told us that we actually had an opportunity to win. Everybody doubted us. Nobody gave us a chance. So when we won, it made me so happy that I actually said my eyes was watering, my eyes were red. Like I wasn't like bawling like, oh my God. But I had a few tears that came down over enjoyment and excitement because I honestly can see what our team could be. We are a lot better than what our record is. And honestly, I feel like now we are getting ready to show it. You know, I'm hoping that this team can keep this going, keep this momentum going, and we can show it. So, with that being said, let me know how y'all feel about this game. I know y'all talked about it. I know y'all been talking about it, but I'm going to keep talking about it. Let me know in the comments down below how you feel about this game. I'm lit. I'm still lit. It's Wednesday, and I'm still turned up about this game because the atmosphere of the game, being in Philly, Lincoln Financial Field, 8-0 Eagles. You got the 4-5 Washington Commanders coming in that nobody expected to win, and we punched them motherfuckers in the mouth and we knocked them motherfuckers out. You feel me? So like I said, with that being said, man, hey, it's your boy Stacks Reacts. Like, comment, subscribe down below, and let me know how y'all feel about this game. Because we got another big one coming up with the Houston Texans, and I feel we're going to win that one too. So with that being said, it's your boy Stacks Reacts. Y'all have a good day. Hell to the Commanders, hell to the Redskins, hell to the Washington football team. I'm gone.